Merry Christmas and a blessed Epiphany to all of you. A reading from Isaiah chapter 9. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in the land of deep darkness, on them has light shined. Isaiah does speak to a world that is very dark. In the days of Isaiah, Israel and Judah were falling into captivity to Assyria and Babylon. It certainly was a dark world. Not only that, the people of Israel were sinful. They had fallen into unbelief and false idols. Darkness is in our time as well. We deal with very many dark things: religious freedom, marriage issues, life issues. It seems like more and more our pastors are talking about these dark days. And yet, Jesus is our hope and our light. Even Isaiah mentions this in Isaiah chapter 9. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. All the way back in Isaiah reminds them that Jesus is their light and their salvation, that he comes to forgive sin, and it will come through a small child. We're also reminded in John chapter 1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. And then a little bit later it says, in him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. And then this light comes into the world later on in John, as he says, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. So whether it's in Isaiah's time or our time, Jesus is our light. He comes to chase away the darkness of sin and death. And that is your hope and your salvation. In the North Dakota district, in the coming weeks and months, we're going to be having a number of things that will address this dark world. First of all, I'd like to call your attention to the challenge of Islam that's going to take place in East Grand Forks. It will happen in January, and I hope that you will go on our website to see more about how we respond to Islam as Christians. Also, I would ask you to pay attention to the Life, Marriage, and Religious Liberty Conference that will take place in February. We have some very important people coming and addressing this issue. Tim Gagline, Joseph Infranco are two of them. We hope that you will come also to this conference. Go online to find out more about this. As we continue to work together as a district and talk about this dark world and how Jesus Christ is our light and our salvation, I would also encourage you to take a look at our State of the District report. This was sent out to all of our congregations. This report tells us what we're doing together as Christians and as Lutherans as we address this dark world and how Jesus Christ is our light and salvation. Also, I would hope that you would hang up your new calendar that we have sent to you. It is Lutheran for this moment. We certainly are Lutheran for this moment, meaning Jesus Christ is the center of everything we say and do. It'll be a constant reminder to you each and every month as to who we are in Christ Jesus. So when your world gets a little dark, when we're feeling a little down or depressed, when we see the world and Satan crushing in upon us, let's be reminded of Isaiah's words and John's words, that Jesus is our light and our salvation. Christmas and Epiphany, it is the season of light. And so, once again, I send you the greetings of a very Merry Christmas and a blessed Epiphany.